Alright, in this video we're going to go over drop C tuning as opposed to the standard tuning that you first learn when you play guitar. Drop C tuning is common on electric guitars, especially in like heavy metal or rock songs, and then standard tuning of course is common on acoustic guitar. First of all, we need to establish the characteristics of standard tuning. Standard tuning would be in order from thickest string to thinnest string, top to bottom, would be E, A, D, G, B, E, which sounds like this. Alright, now the main difference between standard tuning and drop C tuning would be how you play a bar chord. So we're going to be using the G chord as the example here. So for the G chord in standard tuning, I'll be placing my index finger over the 3rd fret. And oftentimes on acoustic guitars, the strings are a lot harder to press down to make a chord. So you can use your middle finger to reinforce and press down real hard. And then place your pinky and middle finger over here on the 5th fret with the ring finger on the A string, and then pinky on the D string, and then strum only the top 3 strings. Now, moving on to drop C tuning. So drop C tuning is where you tune it down to C, G, C, F, A, D, which sounds like this. Now, again, there's a difference in how you play the bar chord, and how this is done is you play with one finger, which is why a lot of times in concerts there's stuff like that. You'll see people do it in drop C tuning or some variation of drop C tuning, like maybe drop B or drop A. It will enable them to just play with one finger, and you can play chords really quickly with it. So then again, that G chord, that's actually going to be over here on the 7th fret, and you place your index finger. It really doesn't matter what finger, especially when you're playing a whole bunch of songs. You use pretty much any finger you can use. I mean, you can use the pinky if you want, or I'll just be using the index finger for this one. And just strum the top 3 strings. You can hear it brings out a lower end than as opposed to when we did standard tuning, which is another advantage of drop C tuning. Another part of drop C tuning is the open face chord, which since it's drop C, it's going to be a C chord. So that determines, like, whenever you're wanting to play a song, that whatever like low chord you want to do, that determines the tuning you do. Like some songs will have a low B, so you'll do drop B. Some songs have a low C, so you do drop C. How you do that? You strum top 3 strings, but in case you hit the lower string, that's going to ruin the sound of the chord. So I do is I place my index finger just lightly over those 3 strings to mute them. Then another thing I'll do is I'll place my thumb over the top string to mute that too, when just like the first couple times I strum it. Like after transitioning from another chord, the first couple times I strum this open face C, I'm going to place my thumb lightly over and then open it back up so you get that lower end. The reason for muting the top string is because a lot of like strings you buy and put on your guitar, they'll make some sort of like flexing sound. That's the best way I can describe it, is that it flexes. Especially when you strum a little hard, like in a rock song. Like you might be able to hear it here. So then to help reduce that is, place your thumb over it to mute it. So for example, if I go from like a G to a C, I'll be going like. So you can see that I muted it for the first couple strums and then let it go. To help reduce that like flexing sound, that like the string going meow like that. So then that's basically all there is, at least the basics of it for drop C tuning.